Hello everyone, little video I'm gonna make here upon a request from a few subscribers, but this is a direct quote from one of my subscribers that have directly contacted me via the email form. So it begins, this is a direct quote. Elvis, could you do a video on how to use your product and how it helps you select trades? So firstly, I set up my alerts in this window here. So I set them up, and when I get an alert, it will play back a sound and pop up in the message center. And the message center is here on my other screen. So that's how I know I get an alert. That's the first thing I do. From here, I quickly take a look at each alert I get, which comes up in that message center, and I see if they have a trend. So that's the first thing I look for, is the trend. And I will skip past it quickly if, number one, there's no opposing signal printed too close to it, which, just for example, right here, if this was an acceptable signal that printed in the alerts, and I got this, I just looked at the chart basically. If I see this opposing signal right next to it, I will just ignore this quickly and move on to the next symbol. Number two, the symbol isn't trending or going sideways, and if the trend is clean. A clean trend won't have any wicks or wide range bars. So basically what I'm saying there is just that. If I see the symbol not trending or going sideways, or if it's a sloppy looking up or down trend, then I'm just going to ignore it. Number three, the market is obviously going in the same direction as my signal. So for instance, I get a sell signal here. I want to see the market also selling off. The market usually will be going in the same direction, since the alerts will only go off if the signal prints on a similar tick reading. So that's the way the new algorithm is set up. So don't get excited. I know not all the customers have it. I think just a handful of you guys have the new algorithm that have been back testing it for me. And don't worry, I will be sending it out to everybody just as soon as I've back tested it. But any new customers, you will get the you will be getting the beta version of the new algorithm, because that's basically what you see in the new videos. Also, if any customers want a beta test that I haven't gotten to yet, just simply contact me and I'll send it out to you, and you could tell me what you think about it basically. So now here's an example. An acceptable buy signal printed at 9:51, which is right here. That means an alert was given in the message center, as well as a sound alert went off. So I'll hear a sound, the alert will pop up in the message center containing the symbol, and that way I'll know that there's an acceptable signal right there. So one of the first things I look at when a trade is identified, a trade I mean, is that I went over everything, clean trend, it's not going sideways, there's no opposing signal right next to it, and the market is obviously going in the same direction, which in this case it actually was. So one of the first things I look at is where the immediate price levels are, the immediate extreme opposing price levels. So I'm going long here, I'm looking for any support areas basically, and that's where I'm going to put my stop. So in this case, the extreme price level was at the low of the day. The low of the day here is 36.26, and I would put my stop just a penny below, so it'd be 36.25. And the next thing I do is I basically, I'm looking for my entry. So after I identify the price level, I'm looking for my entry. So generally I don't like to risk more than 10 to 15 cents basically in general. So in this case, I would want to put my my limit order, I'd put a buy limit order out there 10 cents above the low of the day, so it would be just about 36.35. So in this case, the trade would have it would have basically allowed me to get in here. So the entry would be 36.36 actually, or 36.35 if I want to use 10 cents above the actual stop loss. So I would have got filled here. Now the next thing is once I get in the trade, I'm gonna have my stop loss order ready, and once I get in, I just put that stop loss out there, and you know, basically that's on automatic. That rule is written in stone. Once I'm in the trade, the stop loss just goes out right away. Now next thing, once my stop is out, is profit taking management. So these are my profit taking rules, and they go as follows. As soon as I'm up 10 cents, I will put my stop to a break even. This rule is written in stone. I don't follow it all the time, but that's when what I call is a bad trade. Even if I would have made a profit on the trade, it's still a bad trade because I broke one of the rules written in stone. Next one, which is the rest are not written in stone. These are just the way I do things and how I recommend that you guys do things, is as soon as I'm up 15 cents, I'm allowed to take a 10-cent profit if I feel it's necessary. So it's not always necessary to take a 10-cent profit as soon as you're up 15, but it is recommended to do that. Next one, if I'm up 20 to 25 cents, quarter point, I'd close out the trade or take off most of the size. So if I have 1,000 shares, I'm going to want to take off at least half. Just, you know, that's basically what I'm trying to say there. Usually when I get up this much, I'd take a 10 to 15 cent profit if the price pulls in. So if I'm up a quarter point, I'm going to want to at least protect 10 to 15 cents of the profit. I'm not going to want it to come back all the way to my break-even stop loss. So generally, I don't want to take the break-even stop loss when I'm up this much. So that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything. For a short entry, the same rules are in place. If you have any questions, please contact me via the contact button on my blog. And thanks for watching. Take care, y'all. Just wanted to add this in real quick. Anybody that has been interested in purchasing my system and has noticed that the prices went up, I will be lowering the price between Black Friday and New Year's. So it will be back to the introductory price, which was 50% off. So if you want to purchase a system, now's probably the time to take advantage. So it will be half price again until New Year's, starting Black Friday.